Elders Ace Hardware, grand opening this Saturday. We'll be out there live at 10 a.m. Well, right now, we are joined by our friends from Bryan College. We have with us David Holcomb. David is the Vice President of Advancement and Marketing with our friends at Bryan from Dayton. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
It's great, great having you in Cleveland this morning.
Thank you.
Before we talk about the event, how's everything going at Bryan College?
It's going really well. It's a great time. We just came last week off of our Luke 14 event, which is where we as a community at Bryan shut down the day. Our staff and faculty and students, we volunteer in our local community, over 40 different nonprofits, and so we kind of live out the mission of educating students to become servants of Christ, to make a difference in today's world. And we do that on that day. One of the best things is the Luke 14 event. Many may know last year we had Tim Tebow there, but this is where we bring all of the special needs children from our local community and the school system, and we buddy them with our students. And for the day, we take care of them. And Lazy Boy Manufacturing joined with us this year, and they loved on the teachers and the parents of these children. It was just incredible. So we're pretty excited right now. It's been a great spring, and anytime you can come off doing good ministry like that alongside education, man, it's exciting.
Why, we're joined by David Holcomb at Bryan College. Why should people listening right now, and of course we're being heard right now in about 10 counties all over the southeastern part of the region, but why should they consider Bryan College? You're talking a lot of parents right now especially.
Absolutely. When you think about the world that we're living in today and the beauty of education, the power of education, I know we're here to talk about Dr. Ben Carson and coming to the college. He believed in education and reading and learning, and of course it's an outflow of his faith. And Bryan is, like many of our great Christian institutions right in this area, we believe greatly in the idea of our faith and our education joining together in the outflow of our life for the rest of our lives. And we believe that a Christian education is paramount in the way in which we do life. And so not only are they being educated, but being educated to do it well and to do it to honor God.
David Holcomb with Bryan College. All right, well, let's talk about it. It's coming up this week. Dr. Ben Carson coming to Bryan. Tell me about it.
So excited. So he is coming twofold. First, for the evening BOP dinner. That's our Bryan Opportunity Dinner. It's in our 16th year. It is our largest fundraising scholarship dinner for our neediest of students in the state of Tennessee, who are students who have risen above their circumstances. They've averaged above a 3.0 all through high school, and yet have a family income below $35,000. Wow. And so average family recipient this year's income is about $17,000, and that pays for their tuition to come to Bryan during the 4 years they're there. And we are excited because he represents, again, that education, learning, and faith all in one. So he'll come the night before. We'll be at the Westin in Chattanooga. It's sold out. We're pretty excited. And we're on our way, really a good start to raising our $300,000 goal for that night and for that scholarship. The beauty of it is we dovetail that the next morning he's coming on campus, and he will be speaking to our students. He'll be speaking to them about, again, more in depth about who he is and the amazing things that he's doing even now this late in his career with his wife and the foundation, and just living out his faith. No matter, here's a man that for 30 years was the director of pediatric neuroscience and surgery at Johns Hopkins, living out his life, his faith at the highest level. And we believe no matter what discipline you go in educationally that you learn, it's how do you apply that? And it fits with our mission and who we are.
We are, exactly. We're joined by David Holcomb. He's the Vice President of Advancement and Marketing at Bryan College. You know, when he ran for president, he came to Cleveland. And so many people in Cleveland and Bradley County, no matter what they felt politically, just really enjoyed getting to meet him and getting to know him, and just an amazing individual.
I so agree with you, and I have been blessed to hear him speak one time before in person, and as you probably experienced and those in the Cleveland area did, it's rare. It reminds me of the old E.F. Hutton commercial. When he speaks, everybody listens.
That's right.
And he does it in such a calm voice. And we need that in our world. We do. We need that so much.
Oh, boy. Well, David, I appreciate you making the trip over to Cleveland. We were so encouraged by this news that Dr. Carson will come to Bryan College again. If you'll repeat just the information there, and then anything else you want to add here before we go?
Sure. On April 10th, he will be speaking at our dinner in Chattanooga, which is for our scholarship, which represents those that have come from a lifestyle that he grew up in. As you know, he grew up with a mother of a third-grade education that invested in his children on her own, worked, and through him, he trained, went to Yale University, got his MD from Michigan, and then lived an amazing life working so hard to provide and to be a leader. And then not only that, he'll speak to our students on April 11th so that he can inspire our students at Bryan College to do what he did, which is, as our mission, educating students to become servants of Christ to make a difference in today's world.
And if those people listening right now are watching us on mixtv.tv, want more information, they say, you know what, I need to check into Bryan College for my children. That sounds good. What should they do? What do you tell them?
Yes, www.bryan.edu. Feel free to reach out to us online. All of our information is on our website. And again, we believe that this is a perfect time if you want to surround your child with an amazing education wrapped in God's love, knowing that we're desiring for people to learn to be difference makers in the world around us at the highest level.
All right. Again, David Holcomb, Vice President, Advancement and Marketing at Bryan College, our friends in Dayton. We've got a lot of listeners over in Dayton. We say good morning to them this morning. I know everyone's proud of Bryan College, www.bryan.edu. All right, David, thanks so much.